I think that Oasis is really best described in two words, and that is community, that we are a community of faith. I mean, we care about one another, deeply. And we're also about families and investing in family, investing in children, and being involved in one another's lives. And it's really is kind of a village, raising kids together. It's a beautiful thing.
We came launch Sunday because my husband came home one day and said, hey, we're going to try out a new church. And we had not been attending regularly anywhere. And I said, okay, where are we going? It's a new church. Let's just check it out. So we've been there now 7 years.
I was just kind of in a bad place and needed a community around me that was supportive and gracious and would kind of help me, I guess, steady my feet back on the ground. And so I walked into Oasis and found myself with a community of other people who loved me and befriended me, accepted me.
And we had some friends that were attending Oasis, so we decided to check it out. We haven't left. We've been there the whole time.
It's all different walks of life, and what we all have in common is a desire to know God and know Him better and be known by one another. And so it doesn't matter what walk in life you come from, there's a place for you here.
For me, it's really important to see the family-focused ministry and just to bring my girls in and have them, I mean, they're off somewhere doing something and they're having a great time, and I know they're with people that they love and people I trust.
So when we came to Oasis, our children were young, and so having a spot for our children to come and learn about Jesus was important. One experience at Oasis with children's ministry, he started telling other people that it was his church and our church, and so that was an indicator to us, okay, this is a place where we at least need to stick around for a little while and see what it's all about.
The church started 7 years ago. It was my family and about 40 people from the Salem First Church of the Nazarene that were part of our launch and on Super Bowl Sunday, and it has just been an incredible adventure along the way. For the first 5 years, we were up at West Salem High School, and then a little over 2 years ago, we crossed the bridge downtown here to downtown Salem, and that really has helped connect us to people really throughout the city. We've loved being at the Grand, and it's just been an incredible place to be, a temporary home for us. When it's all said and done, it'll be 4 years, and it's been a blessing to be here, but our desire is to have a home of our own. I mean, the stage in which I now find myself, every week we set up and tear down. We do have some offices that we lease throughout the week, but I think for some of the ministry that we hope to have in the years ahead, we really would like to find our own place where we don't have to set up and tear down. And so we know that we're here for a season, but we look forward to a home where we're not there for just a season, where we can put down some roots. And I think that opens up new kinds of ministries over the long haul, where your neighbors know you're not going to be leaving. You're staying, and we want to be a blessing wherever that is.
So we've talked about the relocation as we started out in a tent, and then we were in an apartment, and so now we're looking for a house. And so it's that idea that we have grown out of our previous spaces, meaning that we are attracting more people and more consistently filling out our services, and it's just to that point to where it makes more sense to find a spot, to lean on God, and to expand what we're able to do. Our Oasis is about reaching out and helping other people, and our leadership thinks that we can do that better if we have our own consistent space.
Our dream when it comes to the next location that we're looking for, we would love it if we were able to stay in downtown, really within a mile of maybe where we're at right now at the Grand. We are, as I like to say, we are dating downtown, not married to downtown. And so it could be that the Lord would have us go somewhere else, a little bit further away, and we're okay with wherever God wants to lead us. We never thought we were going to leave West Salem, but that was not in the Lord's plans. And sometimes, our plans are not God's ways, and we will follow Him wherever He leads. But we really do hope to be able to stay downtown. I love it down here.
Downtown Salem right now, there's a lot of really cool things going on. New restaurants, new coffee shops, and other kind of stores opening up, and I work downtown. And so I love being down there. The people are great, but it's also a opportunity for us to really focus in on that community and you know, strive to be a light in our city.
Well, I think that our name says it all, and we want it to be an oasis for all people, and all people means all people, and downtown kind of attracts all people. And so we want to be a welcoming door within the heart of downtown Salem for anyone who's passing by.
We want everybody involved. So it's not just the pastor, it's not just the building committee, it's the whole community. And when you're a part of a community that wants to reach out to others with the gospel of Christ, I think giving, no matter what you can do, hopefully prayerfully, people will consider what they can give.
It's going to take, you know, the entire church really sacrificially jumping in and say, we need a new church home. I mean, staying here isn't an option anyway, so it's not like we're just, you know, that we need a new church home. And I think we've all been that place personally in our lives where, okay, I need to find a place. And we're really calling upon all those that just have been ministered to and received the blessing of being a part of our community of faith. And we're all in this together. You know, it's like any family. We all have different roles and, you know, different people or different places in the family, but where would the Lord have our family go? Where will be our next home? And in order to get from here to there, it will be gifts, it will be people being generous and just sacrificially giving.
So Oasis is an area of investment. It is an opportunity to support a outreach that can change lives. It's a place that can definitely, whether somebody knows Christ or doesn't know Christ, it will make a difference in our downtown community and our greater Salem community.
It's a situation where every dollar matters, every dollar counts. And it may not seem like it, but we're in this spot that we're looking at. If our vision comes true, it's going to take a significant amount of funds. And so whatever somebody can give at any point in time, it matters, and it's going to be out of obedience to God. So whatever people can give, just give it.
The ministry of Oasis is meaningful and impactful. There's not, you know, a lot of fluff programs. I mean, we're doing stuff in our community that is really making an impact on people's lives. So if you want to get involved and you want to help truly be invested in what God is doing in Salem through Oasis, then I'd encourage you to give.